up, YouTube? Mandee hops here. Like, share, subscribe, hate, participate. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about my 4th of July and my 4th day of sobriety, which is today. Started last night, carries on to today, because I started at 6 on this journey, 6 p.m. I'm not going to talk about my sobriety every freaking time I make a video, but it's my first week, and 4 days is the longest I went without drinking in over 20 years. And since so much of this channel has been dedicated to my non-recovery and my habits and things that I've gone through and my relapses, why not talk about the sobriety? I'll be honest with you guys, it sucks, like so bad. I keep wearing this bracelet that I found to like remind me. It says, a positive attitude will lead you to positive outcomes. Ironically, I found this in a liquor store parking lot. It's not ironic. Okay, so 4th of July, yesterday was one of the worst 4th of Julys I've ever had. No friends, no booze, no barbecue. And I had to kind of try to peek and look at fireworks out the window because I was working. And I guess you'd rather be working if you can't have friends, family, booze, and barbecue on 4th of July or fireworks. But then we got cut early, so it's like I wasn't even really making money. Like, I cried a couple times, I'm not going to lie. Like, people called, they're like, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm good. And then I was like, because, like, oh, it's just the idea of it. Some sweetheart did give me this. So, making a couple bucks in this, I guess, was the highlight. So, it sucked. Also, the sobriety thing sucks. Let me tell you why. I'm pretty sure, dude, I did some damage. This is what happens 4 days in, for those of you that are curious. So I lost 9 pounds off the jump, which is good, but I can't really tell. And then I just I've been sitting at a standstill. And this happened with like my 3-day ease in. So 4 days, so 9 pounds in a week. I mean, I can't be mad at it. But every day, like, I weigh myself, I check my water, my bone density, my muscle and my water are going down, which is so weird because the only thing I drink all day, every day now is water. It's literally been so scarce that I can remember the 3 drinks I've had since I've started that weren't water. A cup and a half of coffee, 1 Hi-C orange from McDonald's, and 1 orange juice. Now, I'm positive that I screwed my kidneys and my liver up doing all this. So you're not supposed to drink really sugary stuff for your kidneys, and you're not supposed to, and like stuff like oranges and orange juice and beet juice and stuff like that is actually really good for your blood pressure and your liver. So that's why I only just had 1 orange juice, but I'm like pounding water, but my water just keeps going down. There's a chance that my organs aren't absorbing water. I've been Googling way too much. That being said, I'm getting ready to go to the store and get some multivitamins and stuff. Okay, so weird things that have happened. I don't feel like eating like shit that's bad for me anymore. Like, not because I'm trying to go all gung-ho on this shit. Like, just your taste buds change. Like, I'm craving like real food, like fruit and salads and shit. And then, so, even though here's my shopping list, multivitamins, Cheerios, string cheese, English muffins, Reese's, and water. But hey, you know, you can lead a horse to water. But compared to the shit I used to be doing and eating and drinking. Also, nobody warned me. There's something called post-sobriety fatigue. And it is real. It feels like you got a wet blanket over you, dude, and you can't get up. Like, you can't get up. Like, you're tired all the time. Like, this is super common. It's like when I used to get home from work, I used to have a drink or 10 to, like, calm down, you know, or else I couldn't sleep. Now I literally sleep for like 20 hours or whatever I'm allotted. I get home from work and then I go right to sleep, dude. I literally came home from work, laid in my bed, applied for 10 jobs online, and then passed out and woke up. It's at the sunrise of noon, okay? And then I got to work at 4 hours. I'm going to go to the grocery store, shower, and probably repeat. Dude, so also speaking of jobs in Vegas, dude, I applied for like 8 different jobs last night. I mean, like, people say they hear me complain that I'm not making enough money at my job and I'm broke. But dude, I'm out here. I'm out here every day applying for jobs. And then I started looking at the jobs. And that's one of the blessings and the curses of Indeed. Like, and also living in Vegas, like back home in St. Louis, I apply for a job. You maybe compete against like 6-8 people. Out here, it's like 8,000 people have applied for this job. I think the lowest amount of people that had applied for a job competing with me was like 1,200. And that's you going to every freaking job. And then I found this job that was like perfect for me. It was at a dispensary, a weed dispensary, but it was a mixologist. So a bartender at a weed dispensary, like, dude, who would be better than me? Nobody, right? So one thing about being a bartender out here is they want models. They want models because models are hot. It gives you that Vegas vibe when you pull up and you see some smoking hot chick. Like, what kind of weed do you want? You know what I mean? I think when you pull up and meet a chick like me, like, what kind of weed do you want? You know you're going to get something good. But, hey, I don't know. They different out here. So, and some dispensaries know that. So I will find another one that'll be the right one. So, anyway, I'm getting all the way down the thing, and I'm like, this is my job. This is it. I can feel it in my bones. And it says, like, how many years of bartending have you had? And I hate saying 20 because they instantly know you're at least 40. And then, like, this, like, old lady vibe, like, goes in their brain. Like, I don't think I like your average 40-year-old for sure. But, so I was like, yeah. And then it said, how many years experience of modeling do you have? And I was like, what? And then I looked and it says mixologist / model. Now, I have nothing against pretty girls. They amuse me. You know, they're nice to look at. Made out with quite a few. But that being said, okay. So the reason they do the model thing, I told you just the first reason. The second reason is, say you get hired on as a model, right? And you're going through a rough patch or you get knocked up and you start gaining weight and shit, they can fire you. Because we hired you as a model. Like, you gained 5 pounds, Nancy. Yeah, Vegas is cutthroat like that, bro. It is. And it used to be even worse, like before I got here. Luckily, it's eased in a little bit, or else my buddy told me I would have never got a bartending job out here. He lived out here 6 years. And I mean, he said it out of love, like just out of being real. So, the thing is, I've never, and I've met a lot of mixologists. Like, mixology is my passion. I hate the douchebaggery of the word, but it is what it is. But I've never met a gorgeous mixologist. Like, because mixologists in themselves are like normally nerds, right? Like, so that makes them kind of sexier. Like, you know what I mean? But like, if you're like really that much of a model, you're probably really into like working out and getting your nails done and like getting extensions or whatever models do, dude, you know? Mixologists are nerds. Like, they sit in their kitchen and they work with tinctures and they develop recipes and they try it over and over and they're drinking them and they're testing them. And like, that's a mixologist. Like, and you're experimenting with plants and stuff. I would be highly surprised if I ever met a model that was genuinely a mixologist. Like, kudos. Like, I would love to meet her or him. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're just winning at life all the way around. Like, no, it's just a pretty person to pour drinks. And the fact that they call it a mixologist is like, that'd be like if they called me like a food gymnast. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I serve food, but I don't know. It's weird. So back to the sobriety. The 4th of July sucked. I'm dealing with like extreme fatigue. Also, everything hurts when you wake up. It's not just because I'm 42 and I'm still thick with it and I hate working out. Like, that's what I'm going to do next, like, with all this sobriety. But one shitty thing at a time, okay, on my plate. You know what I hate? worse than not drinking, working out. Actually, if I could drink, I would be okay to work out. Seriously, I did it before, like every time I worked out. So everything hurts. Turns out when you drink, it depletes all these vitamins in you. And then when you stop drinking, you actually feel it and you're like, oh dang. So something hurts all over, like your whole body. Like you were like it almost feels like you worked out. And then also it makes your body build up lactic acid. For those of you that don't know, that's like the acid that builds up when you work out and shit, and it hurts. Like the next thing you're like, ah. Yeah, drinking does the same thing without the same results. And so everything hurts. So that's why I'm going out to get this multivitamin, because I'm definitely depleted. And I just pound water and I'm eating healthier. And dude, it's slow going. It's slow going. So that's how I'm doing. I mean, it doesn't look significantly because I'm just woke up without makeup, but my face is less swole, I guess. And I'm a little bit more jumpy. Not mean, just jumpy and tired. And yeah, it's actually been a little bit easier than I thought, but I will tell you, like, if I didn't tell you about like every 7 seconds in the back of my head, I'm like, just go fucking get like 4 shots, dude. Like your whole day will be better. And it would. I know it would. But I'm going to stay on the up and up, dude, because I tried this hard. I'm going to try to figure it out, or at least try to cleanse my shit out so I can binge. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of. All right, guys. Thank you. I hope you guys had a great 4th of July. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to go to the grocery store, an adult now, and buy Cheerios and vitamins, and then go to work, and then go to bed. Viva Las Vegas. Deuces.